Good morning, Torrington. I'm Eric Stark.
And I'm Crystal Albers. It's Thursday, July 13th.
And you're watching Torrington Today.
Well, in yesterday's paper, you can read about kids digging at sunrise. That's always a great event. It helps kids learn a lot, and they find a lot of interesting stuff. So if you want to read more about that program, pick up yesterday's paper. Also, we have a new fair logo this year designed by a local youth. And I hear it's a moon theme in line with the eclipse, so that's kind of fitting. In tomorrow's paper, you can read about the Goshen County School District's budget. We'll kind of have a breakdown of the highlights of that, as well as some dogs were recently found dead in the county and what authorities and the owner is thinking as far as what's going on there. So.
Well, in lighter news, in yesterday's paper, you can crack open the sports section and read about the Torrington Little League All-Stars as they went to a Colorado Rockies game on Friday, and as the headline suggests, they were treated to Major League treatment. They got to parade around the warning track with other Little Leaguers and youth softball players from around the region. So they walked around the warning track, and they got a special message on the Jumbotron, and it was a pretty fun evening. And they got to see a Rockies win, so
wow.
With 3 home runs.
Wow, that's impressive.
Yeah, it was a pretty fun-filled evening.
Gonna be hard to top that.
That's true. You can also read about Garrett Cooper. He was a member of Team USA for the Can-Am Bowl, which is a 6-man football game between the United States and Canada. And Garrett and the United States came out with a win.
Yay, go USA!
You don't really get to say that around
No.
dealing with Goshen County participants, but this time we can. So you can read about how the game played out. That was up in Saskatchewan.
Wow.
I didn't go, but you can read about it.
Eric.
That would have been a fun road trip.
Yes.
Well, in tomorrow's paper, you can read about the state softball tournament that was up in Rock Springs over the weekend. The Torrington Twister 16 and under and 12 and under teams were both there, so you can read about how they did. And there's also a story about 4 locals compete with Cheyenne Extreme. 2 of them are on the 18 and under team. One is on the 16 and under team, and one is on the 14 and under team. So some locals playing for some semi-local team, I suppose. It's only down in Cheyenne, so you can read about how their teams fared at the state tournament as well.
Sounds good.
For this weekend, it's kind of a slow weekend, to be honest. Well, as far as I'm concerned with sports. Both today and tomorrow there's a football camp down in Yoder. Both Southeast and Torrington will be there along with other teams from around the region. This weekend there's another Thunder in the Valley. That's right off of 26. You can check out mud bogs, mud races, big trucks, really anything you want.
I bet they're having to use their own water there. It's not been real wet lately.
Yeah, it's I don't think they're gonna have any natural bogs. So, but with last month's Thunder in the Valley, the bog looked pretty soaked, so I think they kind of know what they're doing at this point.
That sounds good. Not that I was ever worried. Well, in upcoming events, there's not a whole lot going on locally this weekend, but we do have the Goshen County Fair coming up later this month, so keep posted for that. Tons of events. We've got wiener dog races, rodeos.
Mutton busting.
Yes, mutton busting, along with the normal animal shows, craft shows, vendors. I hear we're going to have a new vendor this year with German and American food, so you can get your cabbage burger fix. It's going to be a big event, and I guess we'll see you all there. So.
Well, in weather for this weekend, it'll be a little bit of a hot one if you're trying to catch up on your mud drags. Today's high is 91, and then both tomorrow and Saturday we're looking at 94 degrees. So
kind of been a heat wave, hasn't it?
Yeah. Yesterday was a little chillier than today, I guess, but I guess we're stuck in the 90s for a while. So we just got to bear through it.
It's better than the negatives.
That's true.
So.
Well, there you have it, Torrington. I'm Eric Stark.
And I'm Crystal Albers.
And you've been watching Torrington Today.